Hello, my name is Justin Jones. I'm here to present my individual SWOT analysis. So who am I? So again, my name is Justin Jones. I'm 24 years old. I work at Buffalo Bayou Partnership. My major at UAZ is management. My minor is HR. And at my current job, Buffalo Bayou Partnership, I'm a visitor service assistant. So basically all I do is talk to guests all day pertaining to the park in general. I give them attractions, things to do, what they can and cannot do, things like that. And here I have evolution pictures of myself from age 6 to 10 to 23, just showing, my growth. Some fun facts about me. So I actually, believe it or not, I was born with 11 fingers. People don't really notice about me, keep it to myself, but I was born with 11 fingers. You can see it, look closely right there. And it was dangling when I was born, but the doctors cut it off the moment I came out, and I've had it ever since. I just keep it as a reference so I won't ever forget it. I also love to travel. My bucket list is to travel all 50 states before I leave this earth. I plan on doing that because there's so much to see. It's in the world in general, so why not travel when I see everything? And also, basketball is my very first love. Taught myself how to play the sport from age 6, and ever since then, I just took off with it. It's been my favorite sport ever. Strengths. So I feel like I'm a very fluent communicator. I have the ability to talk with just about any culture, any ethnicity, I feel like, and hold a good conversation with them and get my point across. That's one of my good strengths. Another one is my knack of multitasking. So at my job currently, my previous jobs, I do this all the time, from answering phone calls to checking emails daily to doing office work. I've always done that pretty efficiently, I feel like. So I feel like multitasking is one of my good strengths as well, which also saves time on the job as well. And last but not least, finish strong mentality. When it comes to like meeting deadlines, getting things done in a timely manner, I feel like I've always had that mindset to finish strong and get it done and do whatever I possibly can to finish it 110%. I give it all the time. Okay, my weaknesses. So my first one is I tend to talk fast when I get nervous, which I do it all the time. You probably noticed that in the video right now. I need to overcome that. I need to go ahead and slow down more, let my words come out more thoroughly. But that's really one of my major weaknesses. I'm not really scared to talk in public. I just talk fast. That's how I've always been. The second one, impatient at times. I don't know why, but I feel like I don't really like waiting. Sometimes if I need an answer, I will want it right then and there. Especially if it's urgent. So being impatient is one of my weaknesses I feel like I have. But I'm getting over that as well. And also being indecisive. Basically not coming up with a clear decision. Sometimes you need an answer right then and there. You need to know what it is. So not being indecisive won't really help in that situation, because it can also hurt you in the long run, but it also can help you in the long run. So just having a clear answer and being more quick with your judgment will definitely help. But that's one of my weaknesses. Okay, opportunities. So my major is management, like I stated earlier. And I know just in general, management is a broad field. So I feel like the opportunities are limitless when it comes to that field, just in general. Quicker job advancement with experience. So having that experience before you graduate college with internship, or if you graduate and you get an internship right after you graduate, having that immediate experience will definitely lead to better opportunities within the job. You can move up faster. You can get a job from the internship, things like that. Also networking events and websites. So I'm really big on LinkedIn. I get on there pretty much 35 times out the day, check it, connecting with people, getting my name out, my resume out, so companies know who I am and know that I'm interested in another opportunity. Okay, threats. So I feel like some threats are younger generation graduates. So the reason I say that is because, I graduated in May, but I feel like they may learn something that I didn't learn that may be important within a job. So that can be a threat to me within my job. Changing technology over time. There's always something new and improving going on in the world, I feel like. So like I'm really good at Excel and Word and PowerPoint, things like that, but it may be a different software that pops up and jobs require you to know it. And not knowing it would affect me in general, and it can be considered a threat, depending on what the job is and what it entails. And also the demand for the position. So if it's like a popular job, a lot of people are applying for it, it makes it very hard to get the position. So that's another threat I feel like is a very popular threat, demand for the job position. Okay, my goals. So my short-term goals, graduate from college, being debt free. I'm working on this daily right now. I'm only taking out one loan since I've been in college, and I'm paying it off now as we speak. That's a very short-term goal of mine, just being debt free. Find an internship to gain experience, as I just talked about. That's very important to me to get the experience before I graduate, because that will lead me to a better direction, and it will definitely help me out. My midterm goals, secure a job in my career field that is stable for me. So my major is management, my minor is HR. So if I can find something that deals with that, and I can get my career kind of started, uplifted, that will get me in the right direction. Saving for retirement, people don't do that a lot. They just kind of work to pay bills, things like that, but they don't think about 20, 30 years from now when you're not working, retired, having some funds there for you to, to make sure you're fine, your family's fine is important. So saving for retirement, 401k, make sure I have some good enough money in my retirement plan. Buying a house, of course, starting a family, that's what pretty much everybody wants. I do want to get those things when I get my career going. So those are things as well. My long-term goal is become a millionaire, retire by 50, be married in a healthy relationship. Now, how do I plan to achieve these goals? My short-term goals, it's pretty simple. Just stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize. And whenever you do get paid, I recommend like putting a certain percentage of your money into your savings, like 10%. That's a very thing. That's what I do all the time. I feel like it will definitely help doing that to knock out debt. For the midterm goal, how I'm achieve that is, again, by networking, applying myself daily, doing what I have to do to get my name out there, so I can get a good job, a stable job, and get my career going. And long term, definitely to save. You want to become a billionaire. A millionaire is possible. You just have to invest wisely, save your money, and when you get a multiple incomes going, I think they say the average millionaire has about 8 sources of income. So you got to get incomes going from different directions to become a millionaire. I feel that would definitely help. Okay, in conclusion, to sum it all up, basically, whenever opportunity does present itself, you pursue it with no hesitation. You don't question it. You just kind of go for it. Whatever happens, happens. That's the cool thing about life. It's not knowing what can happen. Anything can happen at any given time. So take advantage of opportunity when it comes. And also, nobody's perfect. So accept all your flaws. And once you find what your flaws are, correct them so you can be a better version of yourself as much as possible. And for the most part, that concludes my presentation for my individual SWOT analysis. Thank you. Have a good night.